Okay, so this is... Concern, let's see if I can find out. Okay, thank you. That would be great. Okay, we'll definitely want that then. Ooh, magic defense? Yeah. Okay. And now for Bull. Okay, where are you at? Heal 25% of damage taken over 10 seconds. Hopefully that'll be okay. +4 con, +4 strength. We could do something like that. But... Now, never mind, from what I'm reading on some forum, Sunder causes like a bleeding effect when the enemy hits you. Oh, so we definitely don't want that on her then. No, thank you. No, thank you. All right, I have a lot of silverite, so I suppose we can go with this, just like minus and con. Okay. Range defense, more range defense, no melee, right? Yeah, no melee. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and craggy skin and craggy skin. There's an effect called Sunder Armor, which lowers armor rating on enemies, but that's apparently different. Yeah, I think that's for like D&D and stuff. D&D has that. You know, D&D and Pathfinder, I know has those abilities, has Sunder for that ability, for that. All right, I think that's what I'm gonna go for. Yeah. I mean, I guess we could. No, yeah, we'll just go ahead and. The worst bug Varric has for me is that sometimes when he does leaping shot, he leaps back, but the projectiles never spawn. Oh, wow. It's a very good thing I haven't been using Varric then. Yep, craft armor. Inventory is full. Oh!
Where's my other hat?
That lessened it up. For an archer, I always use Varric for Bianca whilst utilizing the ability Hall of Arrows, which makes it where there are 3 of you. Then use Leaping Shot that puts out multiple arrows, causing a bunch of damage, thousands of damage. Hall of Arrows is completely overpowered. Oh, interesting. I'll have to look that up on Varric. But anyways, I gotta redo all this stuff. Okay, so you, craggy skin and more craggy skin, craft armor. Okay, thank you. 30 Battlemaster. Now we need Battlemaster armor arms. We'll definitely want that. Dawnstone, obviously. Battlemaster armor legs. Obviously, Dragonbone. Okay, I think there was another one with 7 range defense. Yes, Lurker Scales. Arguably the worst ability in the game. In that sense, or best if you want to destroy everything. Mainly late game, though. Even run a game. Ooh, that is interesting. All right, so. And then Sarah. Wait, are you kidding me? Oh, wait, that's because. Hold on. That I was gonna say. Wow. Dragons. Well, maybe some of his skills, dragons faster. And less. Oh wow. Okay. I think that's everything for all of them. Let's go ahead and switch up our armor. There you go. All righty then. Now let's see if there's now out of a possible chance. I highly doubt it. Let's look at sigils. I doubt I'll use any of them. Plus 200% flanking damage. Still though, dragons die pretty quickly with chest throwing blades plus sleeping shot. No need to use focus abilities. Huh, interesting. Oh, no, thank you. Sigil of Deathroot? We just get a minus 50% healing bonus. Ugh. The flanking sigil is amazing on mages, but you need to play the position game. Oh, what was that? Which one was that one? That sigil of Lyrium? No. Which one was it? Oh, right here. Sigil of Deep Stalker. Play the position game. Gotcha. Okay. But I'd already be short a lot of attack. All right, I think we're good. I don't think I'm going to be using any. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be using any of that. Now, as for Bull's weapon. Oh yeah, Hakon's Honor. Now for Bull's weapon, do I have any runes on you? I do not. Huh. I use it mostly on dragons and some bosses only. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, so we could put that rune on. Put a rune on. Wait, does Sarah's weapons have a rune on them? No. Waiting for a DA4. Hope to see Fenris in it. Yeah. We're gonna have to wait 3 to 4. We're gonna have to wait for 2 to 3 more years. Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately. Hopefully it's just 2 years. We'll see, because I doubt we're gonna get anything about it next year. Unless they miraculously pull it out of their pull it out of their arse. That would be nuts. All right. I don't have any ruins, do I? I have a spirit room. Oh, I do have a bunch of runes. Oh, I do have a bunch of runes. Cleansing rune. Okay, so I have. Ooh. Okay, so. Plus they've been working from home. That's true. That's very true. We are getting early access to Baldur's Gate 3 pretty quickly, which is something I'm absolutely waiting for. Okay. Question, guys. Should I go ahead and add runes to my companion's weapons, or don't bother? And if yes, what runes would be best? I have played this game a lot, but I've never done thorough runs, so Spirit rune for Dorian, yeah. I mean, why not? I mean, all right. I have another spirit rune plus a master rune. That's if Dorian doesn't already have like a rune on his weapon. I don't think he does. I'll have to see. All right, let's find out. Oh, you don't? Ooh, that's the case. Wait, not a fire? We can't. Staff only? Oh, non-staff only. Okay. That makes sense. You only use elemental / spirit runes on my party? Okay. The others aren't all that great because armor can be used to reduce their damage. Okay, gotcha. Yep, conversion changes. Boom. Okay, done. All right, we are set. Okay, make sure. What is this? 3 extra potions. Okay, so like that's kind of useless. Let's see if we do have a focus belt. Let's go ahead and see if we have a focus belt. Nope. Am I wearing the focus belt? I am wearing a focus belt. Okay. Okay. I believe we are set. So let's go. Back to the Frostback Basin. Got a lot of stuff to cover. Where are the publication status active? I wonder what Sarah looks like as a DW using the Flask of Lightning. I might actually... do that for her. I might actually get her Flask of Lightning. We shall see. We shall see. When Sarah uses the Flask of Lightning and you're not controlling her, she starts moving really fast and attacking really fast, but kind of wonder if she attacks properly and the speed with daggers. Ooh. Interesting. Okay, so 1, 2... Yeah, she just needs 3 more points and she has the complete Flask of Lightning. Speed reduction by minus 39%. Ew. Damage bonus 300%. This flask sends you into a heightened state of incredible speed. Everyone on the battlefield except you moves much more slowly for a short time. You can't use this ability while another elixir is active. Duration 5 seconds. Thunderstruck? Oh, okay. You know what? We might just do that. We might just go ahead and get her set to this. We'll go ahead and do that. It's easier to hit multiple enemies with quickly with a bow than with a dagger. Okay. We'll probably see how things work out once we get her leveled up a few more times. Then we'll see. As for where we need to go... Oh god, stop. Move. Okay. As for where we need to go and how do we get there is a really good question. Damage, 300% weapon damage to each enemy hit during 5 to 8 seconds. That's still a lot of damage. But I still think I'm gonna end up doing an entire respec on all four characters. Try and get them to the best stat we can. And I think I'll definitely want your guys' help with that.
The ancient Imperium did like to leave a mark. I wonder how long they stayed.
Is this where Kenrick's assistant was headed?
Possibly. Ooh. Tevinter inscription. To she who winds the skein of wisdom. We dedicate the citadel, dragon of mystery, bestow upon your faithful servants your ineffable. I read good. I read words good. I read words good. Ineffable truth. Grant us eyes to pierce the darkness and souls to bear the wounds of your labyrinth. Sometimes we do run into words that I have no complete idea on how to pronounce it.
Inquisitor, you may want to see this.
Oh dear. Oh, that's a lot of reading. All right, guys, buckle up. Let me get my reading voice on. Yeah, the runners strode the winding road, and out of the breath came she upon the bastion of the huntsman true to make her desperate plea. BRB, not a problem. Amber rated in a dragon's hide. Is this just like a poem? Heron clad in blessed steel came forth to hear the tidings brought with so much breathless zeal. Upon the lonely moor, the runner cried, "Loathsome beast now dwells, as day gives way to night. It strikes all in its path, it feels. Three souls bravely led them out the darkening moor to see as sun slipped neath the sighing help. The hunter's guide did flee. Oh. The moon crept over the heather as a terrible cry released in silvered light. The hunters saw the arrival of the beast. Favored like a wolf it was, and sized like woodsman's death. Okay. Swift as those the hunters struck, the demon wolf fell back, but mortal strength alone could not prevent the beast's attack. With one huge paw, the monstrous thing struck Meridian the brave. Across the moor he fled and fell into a watery grave. Oh, it is just like a poem. Yeah.
Inquisitor! I was going to send word. I found something. This inscription, almost completely faded, but... two stood. Felt 60 true before our triumph. A breath in the hunt, and let rest the lowlanders, worthy of the lady's care. The markings and surrounding artifacts date to Ameridan's time. The references and scripts suggest Avar.
Go on.
What's your theory?
I need to complete a full survey and have Professor Kenrick evaluate the site himself. But this may be a tribute to Heron and Orina, Inquisitor Ameridan's companions.
How do you know it's them?
What makes you think the inscription refers to Heron and Dorina?
It's only a theory, but the age of the markings and surrounding artifacts match the timeline we've established for Ameridan. I found glass fragments in the clay, several with slight veins of discoloration. Blue. Like Templar artifacts.
Templars?
The Templars were a new order in Ameridan's time. Given their small numbers then, few would be found outside the Chauncey's reach. It's unusual to find one deep in uncharted territory, unless he traveled here for a purpose, as Heron would have.
What about Emeradian himself?
You don't think the inscription could refer to Ameridan himself?
It's possible, but Ameridan would have been recognized as a leader, which the inscription might have noted out of respect. And a breath in the hunt? Why note that your hunt continues unless your remaining prey was someone important?
What happened here?
What happened here?
An encounter with ancient Avar, and not a friendly one. Ameridan and his companions were outnumbered in an unfamiliar place. If Ameridan's not here, perhaps someone bought him the time needed to keep going?
The Avar paid respect.
If this is the resting place of Heron and Dorina, it only remains because the Avar took time to honor them.
Respect for a worthy adversary? It wouldn't be out of place.
Tell me about Heron.
What do you know about Heron?
When the Templar Order was first formed, Sir Heron was among its members. He's arguably the most famous of the original Templars, though he was never one of their leaders. He's better known as one of Inquisitor Ameridan's confidants. They'd known each other since youth.
Friends then?
So they were close. Friends.
When Ameridan was made Inquisitor, Heron's position in his inner circle was assumed. A few ballads about them survive. The type with adventures and happy endings. I don't know if they're true. They remind me of my brothers, though.
Orina.
What can you tell me about Orina?
Orina was an alchemist in Orzammar. It's said she met Ameridan while dealing with a demon, but it's not known why Ameridan was there. Demons aren't common in the deep roads, but they were a problem for the Inquisition at the time. Arena knew she could help, so she joined Amerida.
Was she exiled?
If she left Orzammar, that would make her a surfacer.
She turned her back on the stone, though it said she had few regrets. Some claim she was actually from one of Orzammar's noble families, but who can say? She never used her last name on the surface, and once exiled, the family likely struck her name from personal documents. Professor Kenrick petitioned Orzammar's Shaperate to grant access to their records, but the request was turned down.
What will you do now?
What will you do with this information?
Professor Kenrick will expect detailed notes on the location, stone and clay samples, and any trace artifacts I can find.
Was the codex interesting?
If Ameridan's history is compiled,
It was mostly just a
this
poem.
could be
Mostly
worth
just
an
poem.
entire chapter. I might get credit on the inside cover.
Oh, well, there
Thank
you go.
Colette.
Inquisitor.
An appeal to the Shaperate operation available. Well, we do need to go back and reset up some operations so we can get those done. All right.
Your worship.
All right. I haven't done Descent in this run, have I? Nope. This will be the first time I ever do Descent.
Inquisitor.
What are these? Resources. Alright, so unmask those across the sea, evading the crows. I did enjoy our little adventure, and I had to be a bother, but I believe you owe me a favor. After all, Lord Enzo is quite dead. As you may recall, the crows and I are not on the best of terms. They were not pleased I stole their target from under them. It means they don't get paid. They could have taken credit for my work, but I had already written to their employer I earned the prize after all. The crows would like to speak to me, as you can imagine. They've sent more of their number to Hercynia. It's time I left the free marches. Oh dear, Zevran was helpful. We could send soldiers to sweep Hercynia for any remaining Venatori. If Zevran left with our men, it may go unnoticed.
Inquisitor.
Still got a lot to do here. So we got resources, we got the cloth, resources, bestow morning challah. Oh, okay, there's something we need to do. Dance with the Dowager, the Conte, an offer from the Imperial Army, alliances falling into place. Then we got a bunch of resources. But I have played Jaws of Hacken before. Yes. I think I've done it once or twice. Yeah, once or twice I've done it. I've played Jaws of Hackon. I'm not entirely sure how many times. I know I have played it, just not very many times. So basically, I'm playing this for essentially the first time for me. Because well, no, I'm not playing it for the first time. I haven't played it. It's been long enough for me of not playing it where I don't remember much. What's Embryo? As a bit of a lore nerd, quite like Descent. I like lore too. I suppose we can turn this back into Embryo, right? These are Embryo. Yeah. All right, back to the Frostback Basin. Next up, leaving the shards alone. Do 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 do. One thing I do need to do is get that out of there. Okay, here we go. I think we'll work on this one next.
Have you found a way through that wall of ice around the Hackenites' old fortress?
Oh, well.
I will speak with you later.
Fair hunting.
Okay, not you, apparently. I guess we gotta go up. Have I asked her about the boat? No. No, that will take me across the waters. I know that part. Oh, this is like skins and stuff. I don't need skins. Which I think continues like the hack-on story.
What did I tell you? Lowlanders from the north.
Why do they dress like that?
You're the one they speak about in the lowlands, aren't you? The Herald of Andraste.
I don't want to do
Many
that
call me
just
that.
yet.
Helmsdim Rolfson. I trade our goods outside the hold. You'll not find better this side of the mountain.
You been to the lowlands?
Have you traveled outside of Stonebear Hold?
Court Mountain Father provides. But press us, and we'll admit there's lowlander goods we can't craft ourselves. I sell our goods there. The old trader taught me how to read and write, and how to act in your cities.
Which cities have you visited?
Where does your trading take you?
Denerim and Southreach in Ferelden. Leeds and Verchet in Orlais. When the passes are clear, I take our wares to
okay.
Valroyo.
Valro's a bit far.
Surely you can get a fair price for your goods closer than Valroyo.
Ah, well, that's truth, but have you seen it? My heart lies with the hold, but I'll die remembering the light on the gates of the sun.
It's overrated. It is stunning.
One of the most beautiful cities in the world.
Everyone thinks I'm mad when I speak of Orlais. They believe I make half of it up. As if I could dream up those fountains and palaces, and those frilly little cakes. Most in the hold call any city outside the mountains prideful or lowlander folly.
Ah.
Farewell.
Another time.